All right, we're rolling. What is going on, guys? It's Cookie from Just Little Podcast, and you're tuning in to Just a Little Adventure. Let's go. All right, so I am so excited to be back in front of the camera and doing this again. It seems like about once a month to every 2 months I'm putting out a video. But I'm here. I'm here, and I had a wonderful time hanging out with a good buddy of mine, Hialeah Comic Bro. If you're not following him, highly recommend checking him out. I will add a link to his channel down below and also his Instagram as well. He has a ton of good stuff, ton of good comic books. But I met him a while back. This is years now, and we just became great friends. He lives down in Miami. I live in West Palm, and we decided to go and meet up and kind of go comic book hunting. So we hit up one of the big shops down here in South Florida, which is Tates. This store is absolutely massive, but we had a ton of fun hanging out, just going through long boxes, just digging through comics, man. And it was a lot of fun. He also had a massive AOK for me, which is insane. Blown away, absolutely blown away. I have a goal list for the year that I've been putting out videos on stuff like that that's related to that. Anytime I pick up a book off my goal list, I show it off on here, and I was able to get another one, which is insane, absolutely insane. And it was ton of fun hanging out with him, ton of fun getting the AOK. We hit up multiple shops. We hit up Tates, and then right next door to Tates is a record shop. And at the record shop, I ended up just going through a whole bunch of different records, and I found a wonderful record that I've been looking for quite some time. And I was able to go and snag that. And then on the way back down or up north, we went to another shop called Phil's, where we went up with our good friend, Take the Time Collectibles, Brian, who runs the shop over there, and just had a lot of fun. And it was a great time hanging out with both of them as well, talking comics, talking pop culture, just nerd stuff as whole. And it was good. It was good. So let me get into the comics and then kind of go from there. I'm going to try to switch up the format. I don't know how it's going to work out as far as editing, so bear with me. Hopefully it's good. But I was able to go and almost complete my run of volume 1 from Demon Jack Kirby. So the first issue that I picked up was issue number 14. Now the colors always pop when you see Jack Kirby colors. His comics just stand out completely. I have not read any of the Demon Volume 1 because I wanted to go and get it as a whole and then just knock it all out and read it. But these covers, man, are absolutely insane. The Demon, I command you, disappear. He's back. He's angry. He's deadly. Witch Boy. And this cover is just really, really awesome cover. Really cool. Issue number 14. It's another one knocked off my list. The next one is going to be issue number 15. Now, this is, again, another really, really vibrant color. We have two demons fighting themselves, and it's another thing that's just awesome. We have the Witch Boy in the middle, but there is like a little issue or a little error that happened on this page, and it was brought to my attention from Magic Lasso, and he was like, hey, do you wonder what that word was that's in the bubble? So we have the two demons looking at each other, fighting each other, and then in the middle we have the Witch Boy saying, you will exist in this place. This is an imposter, will never defeat me. And it's just really, really cool. But there's this giant gap that's right above the Witch Boy and his bubble, and I wondered what that was. Can't remember for the life of me what Magic Lasso said it was, but it was definitely something that I thought was really interesting and a different design on a cover. So I thought it was cool. Jack Kirby goodness all the way through and through. And then the last Jack Kirby Demon book I got was the last issue, number 16. Now, this is also just an iconic, great cover. Just a lot of detail, a lot of vivid imagination coming in here. And it's sick. You have the demon locked up in chains, and he's like trying to get out, and he's just in torment. And he was captive of most of the evil sorcerers of all time, the immortal enemy, the demon. This is issue number 16. So I was able to go and finish that up. I think I might have maybe one issue left, maybe two issues left. I'm not 100% sure. I have to go back to my CLZ app to go and see which ones I have left on that. Next on the list is two books I got from my brother. So both my brother and I are Matrix fans, and I saw this book a while ago. It's a variant cover, and I decided I had to go and pick this up for him. So this is Detective Comics, and this is a variant cover. So awesome. We have Batman as Neo. You have Morpheus on there. You have just this great iconic image. straight from the movies. Such a great cover. I loved it. I saw it. I instantly had to go pick this up. Now, this was over at Phil's shop, and I just saw it, and it just stuck out to me like a sore thumb. I was like, if I don't get this, someone's going to get this book, and I have to go and snag it. So thankfully, I was able to go and get it, and the details are great. The cover's sick. It's an awesome, really cool looking cover. You got Red Hood on there. You have Commissioner Gordon. You have Catwoman, and then you have Batman. Iconic, wonderful cover. So cool, so sick. Another one was a Jordy Bennett solo. Now, my brother is a he likes women, but more importantly, he likes Poison Ivy. And this cover also stood out to me as well as something that he might actually really enjoy. And I had to go and pick this up for him. I love the way that it has the title being solo, and it's kind of resembling more of like that New York feel. If you go to the subway, you have those different colors representing the New York subway system. And it's just a plain white cover, but you have this really nice pinup of Poison Ivy. And this is something I think Bubs would like a lot as well. So definitely a really cool cover. A lot of great detail in certain areas, as you may or may not see. Just iconic, really great, really cool as well. So I had to pick this up for him. And then the big book that I was able to go and get from Hialeah Comic Bro was off my goal list. And this is a big book. When I mean big, I mean big book. It is Superman versus Muhammad Ali. Now, this is a Neil Adams cover. Absolutely stunning. The amount of time and effort this man put into this cover is insane. The details are sick. It's such a beautiful cover. And what's really awesome about it is a wraparound cover. Inside on the first page actually has a breakdown of all the celebrities that are in there. So you have like presidents, you have Pele in here, which is just so cool. You have Batman's even in this. You have some of the Beatles. So there's so many different iconic people in here. I probably said iconic a million and one times. Don't make that into a drinking game, but it's a really awesome cover. Really awesome book. Muhammad Ali versus Superman. And we all know who wins in this one. But I had to pick this up because I absolutely love this. This was on my goal list. So I have one book left to pick up. But I can't thank highly enough. I honestly cannot thank him enough for this thing. It's stunning. It is in an immaculate condition. It is a book that I will definitely cherish for quite some time. And there's a great story behind it because Tates is the place where I first saw this comic book, and they had it up on their wall, and I wanted to go and get it. They had this massive sale going on. I said, okay, you know what? I'll go and try to go and get it. I went to the massive sale, and unfortunately the comic wasn't there. So my first attempt at trying to go and capture this comic and be able to go and own it in my PC eluded me. And years later, I was at Tates, and then I got the same book again, except it was an AOK. It was a wonderful, amazing AOK. And Hialeah, bro, can't thank you enough, dude. It is awesome. So thankfully, I was actually able to go and capture a couple videos at Tates and at the record store. I didn't have my camera. I just had my phone on me, so the quality is not the greatest quality. It's not in that high definition 4K quality, but it still will do justice. Hopefully, when I do go back to those shops, I'll be able to go and get a wonderful caption of what that store has as far as Tates, as far as Phil's, and as far as the record store. But hopefully you enjoy this little montage video of me going through some stuff over at those shops. Enjoy.
This is a guilty pleasure, bro. Urban Cowboy. Guilty pleasure right there. That's not a guilty pleasure. That's just straight up
Classic.
Good stuff.
Good classic.
Awesome stuff. Guilty pleasure.
And then Phil's is this awesome store because it's more of what you expect from a comic book store. And what I mean by that is it's not commercialized. It is a person who's running the shop full of knowledge, knows where everything is inside the store, can pinpoint everything and anything out to you. You can ask him a question and he knows it. That's who Brian is. Brian, Take the Time Collectibles, is such a wonderful and humble dude in the comic book community. Absolutely love him. Absolutely love going to his shop. Anytime I go down south, that's a place that I have to go to just because there's so many wonderful comics that are there, and being able to go and hang out with somebody who's not like the normal Simpsons comic book guy, but he actually is genuinely wants to help people who are trying to get into comic books or who are looking for certain things. He's out there to go and help you out. And he's an awesome dude. His collection is enormous, a whole bunch of great stuff. So I always love hanging out with him. So being able to hang out with him and Hialeah at the same time, go comic book hunting over at his shop was awesome. Now, I don't have any footage of Phil's shop, but I definitely want to go back over there, hopefully in the near future, to go and take a nice little tour of his shop and kind of look at the stuff over there. Hopefully I can go and hang out with Hialeah again, or maybe somebody else in the comic book community, hopefully very, very soon. But yeah, I do want to go and show off the record, but I have to go downstairs, so I'll be right back. All right. So the record shop is also a really, really cool record shop as well. I just started getting back into vinyls and picking up vinyls and saw this one, had to snag it. Woo! I am so happy I got this thing. This is Operations Doomsday from MF Doom. I first kind of learned about MF Doom when I was collecting shoes. I was collecting Dunks, and one of my friends in high school ended up having these sick Dunks. And I was like, dude, where'd you get that? I need it. And he's like, bro, these are money. So naturally I looked to figure out exactly how much they cost, and he was not lying. They are money. Never got a chance to go and pick them up because unfortunately MF Doom passed away and those shoes just skyrocketed. So this album is insane. Love it. And I just knew that I had to go and pick this thing up. The amount of work he put into this thing, and he definitely is a comic book lover as well. And you can tell by what he kind of put into his music. Absolutely great stuff. I think it's like 2 CDs inside here, front, back. But I absolutely love this thing. So cool. So yeah, that is going to go and do it for this little breakdown of Just a Little Venture. Thank you so much. If you do like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on other stuff that's going to happen in the future. And if you want, head over to my podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. Take a listen to that. I have a ton of great stuff. I actually just broke 15,000 downloads on the podcast. So to all the listeners out there who download and who listen to my podcast, I thank you. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Take care.